Hello, everybody, and welcome to what is actually the final week of the Festival of Hope. We have been sharing and exploring traditions and holidays since the middle of September. And I can't even believe that we are here during our final week. But I just wanted to take a quick sec and introduce myself. I am Jenny Sellers. I'm Soaring Spirit's Global Operations Manager. Michelle was not able to be with us this evening, so I wanted to jump in and be sure to welcome you guys to this final week of the Festival of Hope. This week, we are exploring the holiday of Three Kings Day, which is something that is celebrated heavily in the Christian and or Catholic faith, as well as in many Latin countries. Three Kings Day is obviously the story that follows the three kings who visited Jesus at his birth in Bethlehem. And the theme, we kind of have two themes going hand in hand this week. The theme of choice, which I'll talk about in a minute, and the theme of gift giving. Two kind of different topics that go hand in hand with this week's celebration of Three Kings Day. So the theme of choice really comes into play when we look at the journey that the three kings took when they left their hometowns from different parts of the world, as they recognized the Star of Bethlehem in the sky. They each left their, like I said, their hometowns, their kingdoms. Hi, Wendy. Their kingdoms and everything that they had going on to follow this very bright star that appeared in the night sky. And it was a star that had never yet been seen or documented. And so each of these three kings noticed this star in the sky, and they also received an inner calling that guided them toward following that star, that there was a really important thing happening right underneath that star. And this is just a very basic version of this story that many of us know and love. However, it does feed into our theme of choice and gift giving. So bear with me for a sec. So these three kings, again, separate parts of the world, noticed this bright star in the sky. Each received this inner calling, this inner desire to follow that star wherever it would lead them. And they made the choice to listen to that inner calling. They made the choice to do the hard thing, to take that journey that was shrouded in a lot of mystery and some danger. And they chose to leave their collective communities behind and make that hard journey with gifts in tow. And so here we have that idea of the choice alongside the gift giving or the gift bringing, the gift bearing. And while we are aware that 2020 has been a really, really challenging year for everybody, we can liken some of that struggle, that challenge, that adversity to making the hard choices and doing the hard things in life. There have been so many hard choices that have been made over the last year, and that carry forward with us into 2021. But the choice, while we can't always choose the circumstances that surround ourselves or that we are surrounded by, we can make the choice as to how we show up during those challenges and during those hard journeys of life. And the theme of choice really kind of comes into play as we look at the journey that the three kings chose to make, doing the hard thing, listening to this inner calling, not really sure why they were heading where they were heading, and bringing with them gifts. And so as we enter this week of the Festival of Hope, our final week together as we observe the Three Kings holiday, we're encouraged to look at the choice that we have as we step into the challenges of our lives, be they grief, be they job loss, be they anything, any of the hard things that we are tasked with right now. So we're looking at the idea of what do we choose to bring with us as we make those hard journeys and we do the hard things. What is the choice that we are making as to how we are showing up, knowing that we can't control the circumstances around us? And what gifts do we have, both innately and physically, that we might be able to bring along for the journey? What gifts can we give others that are held within ourselves as we make the journey, as we do the hard things? So those are just some of the themes and the foundations for which we will proceed through the week. We have a great week. We have a beautiful video that Michelle's mom, Kathy, made for us for tomorrow's community member video. It goes into a lot further detail of the story of the three kings, and a lot of what they faced on their journey. And it's a beautiful reflection to just re-anoint ourselves or refamiliarize ourselves with this story that many of us have grown up around, but haven't heard in quite some time. And thank you, Shakufa, you're so sweet. So that is what we are going to be exploring. Tomorrow we have the community member video. Wednesday we will have our Three Kings Day fact sheet shared on social media and the website. On Thursday, we'll be having our final Festival of Hope Zoom call with our community. So keep your eyes peeled on Wednesday and then again on Thursday to your email for call-in information for that Zoom call. We will have, I believe, Michelle and Kath McCormack together to explore some of this stuff, gifts and or choice and intention, as we step into this space of the first week of the year. And then Friday, we are going to have one of my dear friends, Eric Masick, who is an award-winning musician, who's going to join us for our final evening of Live Entertainment Friday. So that's the outline for you guys, and that's a little bit more about what we're going to be exploring. So yeah, just be thinking about some of the stuff, the choices that we make, how we show up in life, how we choose to make our way through the hard things that present themselves to us, what gifts we bring to those hard journeys, and how we can call on those gifts to help form a foundation to get us through the hard times. That can be something that we forget really easily is the stuff that we're good at, the gifts that we do have to rely on. It seems oftentimes those thoughts and those strengths that we have seem to fly right out the window when we're challenged by things, because we don't think of ourselves as being strong in some of the hard moments. So what can we rely on within ourselves to help us as we walk through adversity, strife, and challenges? So thank you guys so much. This was a quick introduction for our week ahead, but we look forward to taking of these last days together here at the Festival of Hope and celebrating with you all on Thursday on the Zoom call and then Friday for the live music. So be on the lookout for Michelle's mom's video tomorrow, and we will see you later in the week. Bye for now and take really good care. Happy New Year.